In this report, we present a 100% made in Italy product, the boat Italyure 38, built in Torre Annunziata in the province of Naples, powered by FPT N60 400E engines from Iveco Group. For those unfamiliar with this engine, it is a 5.9-litre inline 6-cylinder unit with 4 valves per cylinder. It is best in class in terms of fuel efficiency and power density, and it also delivers excellent power-to-weight ratio. In commercial applications, those involving the most intensive and demanding use, this engine offers the longest maintenance intervals in its category. At the same time, FPT engines have also been successfully used in powerboat racing, where they have set speed records. More than 8,000 people across 10 manufacturing plants and 10 R&D centres work for FPT worldwide. The company's global sales and customer service network operates in around 100 countries.
Italyure 38 viene prevalentemente
The Italyure 38 is primarily powered by the FPT N60 400E.
Si tratta di motori diesel.
These are common rail diesel engines with 4 valves per cylinder and a displacement of 5.9 litres.
Questi motori sono accoppiati a linee.
They are paired with shaft-line propulsion systems, which are widely recognised as the most reliable and durable solution.
E anche se nessuno lo ricorda, ma
Less often mentioned, but equally important, shaft lines also improve the longitudinal trim of the vessel. They reduce the angle of attack and the pitching frequency, resulting in a noticeably smoother and more comfortable ride.
il cantiere offre la possibilità di motorizzare
The
l'imbarcazione.
shipyard also offers alternative propulsion options, including stern drives and even outboard engines.
Tuttavia la scelta di due
However, the choice of twin diesel engines of this caliber remains the optimal solution in terms of reliability, durability, and especially fuel efficiency.
alle andature dislocanti intorno
At displacement speeds of around 18 knots, consumption is approximately 2 litres per nautical mile.
mi sono portata all'andatura di crociera di 15 nodi e il
At a cruising speed of 15 knots, total consumption is currently around 45 litres per hour, which translates to roughly 3 litres per nautical mile.
secondo i dati raccolti anche dalle
According to data collected from charter companies operating this vessel,
in una giornata media tipica con una percorrenza
a typical day covering around 35 nautical miles results in a total fuel consumption of approximately 100 litres.
e quindi i conti
This confirms the overall efficiency, since part of the navigation takes place in displacement mode and part at high cruising speeds, around 15 knots, with an average consumption of about 3 litres per nautical mile.
interessante considerato che abbiamo
This is
un'imbarcazione
particularly noteworthy considering that the vessel, fully loaded with equipment and fluids, reaches a displacement of approximately 9 tons.
dovete sapere che sono circa 30 le società di noleggio che utilizzano proprio questo modello.
Around 30 charter companies operate the Italyure 38 in this area of the Gulf of Naples, including routes around the Sorrento Peninsula and towards Capri, which is also our destination.
A seconda delle società di noleggio, queste
Depending on the operator, these boats are used between 800 and 1,500 hours per year.
prendiamo un dato intermedio, 1000 ore l'anno.
Taking an average value of 1,000 hours annually, this corresponds to roughly 20 years of recreational boat usage, considering that a private owner typically uses a pleasure craft for about 50 hours per year.
Questo ci fa capire l'affidabilità, la
This clearly demonstrates the reliability and durability of these propulsion systems,
in particolare le novità che troviamo montate su Italyure 38.
especially in this configuration mounted on Italyure 38, the N60 400E engines, capable of up to 400 horsepower in leisure applications, are D-rated to 370 horsepower for intensive operational use, which still represents a substantial output.
Queste acque sono sempre intensamente
These waterways are always heavily trafficked.
di assenza di vento e mare.
Even on days with no wind and calm seas, residual wave motion is still present.
Ma lo scafo, devo dire che
The hull, however, handles these conditions with remarkable softness and composure, ensuring a very comfortable navigation experience.
nel frattempo
Meanwhile, cruising speed reaches 20 knots, with fuel consumption unchanged at 3 litres per nautical mile.
le acque intorno a me sono
The sea around us is completely clear. We apply more throttle. The acceleration is striking, not what you would typically expect from twin diesel engines with shaft-line propulsion.
notevole davvero.
Very impressive indeed. In a moment, we reach 3,000 RPM at a top speed of 32.5 knots. Even at this speed, the hull cuts through the waves very effectively.
Italyure 38 è una
The Italyure 38 is a 10-metre vessel with a maximum beam of 3.65 metres. It features a large T-top, traditional marine design cues, and generous living spaces both on deck and below deck. These are among its key strengths. It belongs to the walk-around category, meaning the deck can be safely accessed from stern to bow, moving around from central formworks. There are two distinct social areas. At the bow, in addition to the ever-present sunpad, there are two opposing sofas. The bar unit faces the cockpit, although this is an optional layout. In the standard version, a galley is usually installed here. In this configuration, there is ample space between the sofas. In other layouts, they're closer together, with a table that lowers, converting into a sunbed.
Su questo esemplare la plancetta molto
The large stern platform is flush with the deck, without steps.
in linea con la tradizione del
In
cantiere.
line with the shipyard's tradition, high-quality materials are used throughout: mahogany tow rail and solid teak decking.
Sotto coperta emerge un'altra
Below deck, another key feature of the product emerges: its high level of customization, with several layout and styling options available. In this version, there is a forward enclosed cabin, a generously sized bathroom, and a dinette with a sofa that can be converted into an additional berth. Alternatively, this space can accommodate a storage unit or a galley.
Nel caso di motorizzazione entro fuoribordo o fuoribordo,
With stern drive or outboard propulsion, a second cabin can be added with twin beds convertible into a double and a full height access door. However, in this configuration, the bathroom is reduced in size.
Italyure 38 è il modello più venduto.
The Italyure 38 is the best-selling model in the range, with 35 units already built.
Il cantiere però ha realizzato anche il 35, il
The shipyard has also produced a 35, 37 and 50 models, with additional designs currently in development.